What's going on, YouTube? It's Jimmy G7, it's your boy. This is a really unexpected little event. Um, Going through a tough time right now. Um, YouTubes are coming up for sure, for this channel here for sure. Um, I'm just going through a lot right now. Yeah, it's not going good. So I haven't posted on media or anything like that, but we recently just bought a car and got in an accident twice, and not even a week apart, due to people driving stupid. Um, I'm done with that, and the car is not in its best form of shape right now. It's not total; it's still fixable, but just going through that is not good. And that's the first. The second of all is that I have gout on my right foot, and it caused extremely pain. This past last weekend, not this weekend, but past weekend, I couldn't work. I lost days at work as well, and the money that I've been saving for future, just in case that my truck breaks down, I end up using those funds to get by at the moment, right now. Now my truck is in the shop now. As you guys can see, it's not there. It's over at Hector's right now, and the radiator cracked, and I have to buy another radiator, which I have the funds for it because I put them on the side for the truck, but that still eats up the funds. It's just not going good, and Hannah, my fiance, she hasn't worked for the past 2.5, going on 3 weeks now. She's not working, so I've been giving her almost half of my money, so that way she can pay her bills and to get by as well, because she's not working. Obviously, the insurance is gonna pay her for missing days at work, but usually a case like this, for being rear-ended on our new car, that takes time to get that check. So knowing that our new car got rear-ended, I'm having pain on my right foot. Okay, I'm better now, so I can go back to work. Now my truck's in the shop leaking antifreeze, and the radiator's cracked, so I have to replace that. So right now, as I hit the shop with my flatbed, I can't work. I was hoping to get my truck back yesterday, but it didn't work out. So maybe Monday get my truck back so I can go to work and make some money. Now, when Hector went yesterday to try to get the radiator, no one has the radiator in stock for my Frontliner Cascadia, which really sucks. So now that postponed my work schedule, my work days I was supposed to be working. Am I struggling? Yeah, in a little bit, in a way. A couple months or even a month and a half ago, I was broke down in Coachella, Louisiana, and I got loaded at the mill. That load goes to San Antonio, but one of those hoses that broke off that runs with the antifreeze broke, so I had to tow that from Coachella back to Houston, and that cost me $3,000. $3,000 to tow it from Coachella, Louisiana back to Houston with my load, with my trailer, with my truck, and that would have killed me. Because I had money saved up. I was doing just fine. I was comfortable. Everything was great until that happened. Then I gotta pay another $1,400 to get that repaired. And since that time it hit till now, it's been a struggle. Bills don't stop. They don't stop. They come. Rain or shine, either you're sick or you're ill, you got a flu, it don't matter if you got cancer, bills will always come. And that's just life. So right now, I'm just going through a tough time right now. dealing with our new car. I can't show that right now because right now the case is still ineffective of being hit twice, got rear-ended once, and got hit in the rear of the car again. And I'm dealing with that. I have to pay 500 deductible for that to claim on my insurance on the second incident because the second incident was a hit and run. So the first one was rear-ended. She claimed as she's guilty, she's at fault. She paid for the repairs for our new car. That's fine, but the most damages will cause on our new car was a second hit on the accident, and it was a hit and run. So now I have to claim on my insurance and try to get that fixed. That car is still here right now. I just can't show it to you right now because due to lawyer and all that stuff, they told me not to post anything like that on social media. But I'm working on to get that car in the shop and get a rental car for her. I don't know when she's going back to work. Her back is still in pain. Her back of her neck hurts. Her back of her shoulder hurts. Her upper back hurts. Her tailbone hurts. So I've been taking care of her and also support her financially. Now on my side is my gout and make me lost 3 days of work. I was supposed to work last week Friday. I did not go to work because I couldn't get out of bed. That gout hurt so much, man. It's not even funny. I had to crawl to the bathroom. I couldn't even crawl to my truck to go to work that Friday morning, 2 Fridays ago. Not this past Friday, but the Friday before that. And then Monday and Tuesday, I couldn't go work because the doctor didn't release me. He told me I was on medication. I can go back to work Wednesday. Went to go work Wednesday of last week, and now my radiator is cracked. So I only worked 1 day last week, and now the truck's in the shop. Man, I'm done, man. It's like this year's like bad year for us. I didn't, it's like I keep to myself. I have friends, family here and there. I try to help people. I try to do good. I don't mistreat people. I don't, do anything wrong to anyone. Most of the time I keep to myself. I just work and go home and take care of my family, take care of my priorities and stuff like that. And all this stuff is happening, Jesus, we just got the car a month ago and then got 2 accidents on it. My foot hurts. She's in pain. I finally got medication with the doctor for my foot. I'm feeling a lot better. But now I can't go to work because now my truck's in the shop. So it was like, man, it's just one thing after another in 1 month. It's like, oh man, it's just up to my neck. I don't know. I'm trying to hang on, trying to stay strong, trying to stay forward. Man. And then, this past week, since I only worked 1 day last week, it's gonna hit me hard. So if I work next week and the week after, I may be able to make it. But if I don't work next week, I'm gonna be screwed. I'm gonna be really screwed. And I had tried to save up money from all the funds that my truck broke down a month and a half, 2 months ago from that towing bill. Man, that towing bill was expensive, man. Cushai, Louisiana, broke down in Cushai, Louisiana, got a load, towed me, my truck, my trailer, and my load back to Houston was like $3 grand. And then mechanic to come out there to fix where you're at, reassemble the drive shaft and all that, and fix the issue why your truck broke down. Man, $5 grand, like nothing. And I had money saved up. I was okay, and I was hoping to keep on working, and put those funds back just in case anything happens to the truck. I can fix it. Now I'm using those funds just to get by. It's like, man, it's a struggle right now. Really a struggle. Why I made this video? I need something to vent out a little bit. My fiance, she understands, but I'm just going through all this right now. It's not doing so good. Not doing so good at all. I'm trying to hang on there, trying to think positive. Halloween is Monday and stuff like that. Well, I really appreciate you guys for listening. I need a little vent off and trying to make it, trying to stay strong. It's hard, man. It's life. I know it's hard, but man, just imagine, man. Just imagine You got a brand new used car, not even a month old. It's not your fault. Got hit twice. Can't go to work because my foot, and I finally got better. I went back to work. Then the truck broke down. I can't work. And I want to go to work. I can't go to work. It sucks, man. This really sucks. And I talked to Jake. I talked to my friends. I was like, yeah, it's like you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. And I strongly believe what they told me, that yeah, you'll be all right. But it just freaks me out, man. It just, you know, I'm not that kind of type of person to fall in a hole. I fall in a hole in my life, man. I mean, like, I literally fall in a hole like 5 times in my life. I learned a hard lesson. I do not want to fall in a hole again. Once you fall in a hole, it's very hard to get out of it, and I don't want to be in that position. I was like, ugh. Well, that's the update. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Um, I'm just going through this hard time right now, and I didn't do nothing to nobody. I keep to myself. I help others. I don't mistreat people. I take care of my priorities, take care of my responsibilities, keep working, try to save up much money as I can. Obviously hobby is expensive, cars, guns and stuff like that, they're expensive, and paintball is expensive, I get that, but man, I wasn't expecting my truck to break down. My truck's been in the shop since Wednesday, and it's now Sunday. I was hoping to get back yesterday. And when I dropped it off last week, Wednesday, there were 4 trucks in the bay that you had to work on first before you got to mine. And you barely got to mine before yesterday. The problem is, they don't have the part in stock. And I think he got the part. I tried calling him, he didn't answer the phone. I called Jake, let him know, like, hey man, that radiator is not in stock. Probably I don't have radiators. He had to go get an aftermarket one, and they don't even have that in stock. So he has to order it. So I'm hoping he already got it. And I think the main issue with my truck is that the clutch fan is not coming on. So, when you reach a certain temperature, like 218, 220, your clutch fan is supposed to stay on to cool down the engine, to cool down the antifreeze in the truck. And it was so much pressure on the very top hose that connects to the radiator. It creates so much high pressure. It cracked the neck of the radiator, and now it's spitting antifreeze. And I can't drive like that, because if I drive like that and I break down, I cannot afford another towing right now. I cannot afford another towing. Coachella, Louisiana was like four and a half, about almost 5 hours, like 4.5 hours away from Houston. I paid $3,000 for that towing. Just imagine if I break down somewhere else, just trying to go work and do my load. I can't drive like that. It has to be fixed before I come back to work. So it was like problem after problem after problem after problem. It's like another one. Like, you try to cope and hang in and try to fix the issue, and another one happens, and another problem happens. It's like, what the hell, man? I don't get it. And I know it's just life, but man, how do you have so much bad luck in one whole month? 2 car accidents, my foot messed up, Honda can't go to work, my truck messed up. Oh, man. Well, that's the update. I'm struggling with that right now at the moment. Not very happy. I try to be calm as possible. My fiance knows that I'm struggling through all this. She's struggling with this as well, but I'm struggling harder than she is, because I'm responsible for everything else. I'm the one that provide for her and and for myself and for the family. So I'm dealing with that right now. But just want to give you guys an update. I need a little event off. If you watch this video, I really appreciate it. I just need something to vent off. It's Sunday now. I'm hoping to get my truck back tomorrow. I gotta call Hector tomorrow, see if I get my truck back so I can go to work. At least grab a preload or something. But I tried to call him yesterday. He didn't answer his phone because he was busy. And Sunday, they don't work. They don't work Sundays. So my truck is still at the shop. I was thinking about swinging by today, but there's no point swinging by if it's not even done. Oh man, just one plum after another. Why, man? Man, I don't get it. On this channel here, it's still videos coming out. Just be patient. Once you see the other videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about as a plum right now. The other YouTube channel that I have, I don't know if I can hang on. I don't have. I try to be consistent. I try to provide more videos, but it's so hard when you got all of this going on and so much plum going on, and it's just filling my plate. I need to go to work. That's what I need to do. I need to go to work, and I want to go to work, and I can't go to work. My truck's in the shop. All right, guys, that's all I have right now. Thank you for listening. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.